Hey guys, this is Kat from Girls Just Want to Drive. So this is a weekly video that I just wanted to upload, and of just stories of women who are Lyft drivers or Uber drivers or just drive for any ride-sharing thing. So today I wanted to share one of my stories and a story from another female driver that happens to drive in the LA area. So the female driver, she wanted to remain anonymous, and I'm gonna completely respect that. So her story is just, she like I mentioned, she works or she drives in the LA area. She picks some people off I believe she said it was Hollywood Boulevard, so the Walk of Stars, all that, and they were just high, they were drunk, they were just being so vulgar to her, saying obscene things about women, just degrading not only her but just women in general. But for that, I would just you have to be careful, especially when you're driving late at night. And I think as women drivers, sometimes we forget that we have that voice and that we are able to cancel the ride if for any reason, if we feel intimidated or if they're just being stupid. It is our car ultimately, and I know I have forgotten it sometimes too, and I think it's just more we need to remember we have that voice, we have that power, and if it ever gets to the point where you have to pull over and just be like, hey, I need you out of my car for whatever reason, and they're deciding not to, just know now they're trespassing in your car and you have every right to call the police, and to let the authorities handle it from there. But and so I also want to drive or share one of my stories as well. I happen to drive in the Fresno, California / Clovis area. So there's this one time I happened to be driving late at night one time, and because of this reason I actually stopped driving late at night. So I picked up 3 passengers, 2 males and a girl. The girl and one of the males was sitting in the back, and one of the males was sitting right here in the passenger seat next to me. Usually I'm really not too comfortable with people doing that, but I was like, you know what, it's for right now, it's fine. It's my last ride of the night. It was close to midnight, so I was like, I'm tired. At first, obviously they were somewhat drunk. The 2 guys were pretending that they were a couple, whatever, not really paying too much attention to it. And then halfway through the ride, they're like, oh no, we're not gay, right? And I was just like, okay, I kind of figured, but whatever. And then the guy in the passenger seat, he was trying to hit on me, and at the time I was engaged, but my ring was out to get soldered. It was not too long before my wedding, and the girl in the back seat, she was trying to help the passenger, I guess get my number or whatever, and I was like, no, it just flipped around, and it kind of seemed like they were trying to make me a liar or whatever, call me on it, and I was like, no, I'm really, I'm good. I dropped them off and everything because it wasn't too long of a ride, but I was I felt super uncomfortable the entire time. So again, it was that was also on me too. I could have stopped the ride, but I didn't. But yeah, so just remember that be encouraged to know when to stop. If you're uncomfortable, it's your car. Learn to have a voice for yourself. And again, if you want any of your stories to be heard, this is a safe place. If you want to remain anonymous, it's fine. I will totally respect that. Just comment or private message me and I will share it. So comment, subscribe. I will post weekly videos. Usually I film on Saturdays, so at least once a week I want to share 1 to 2 videos and go from there. So yeah, comment, subscribe.